Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. Right, so this email is a follow-up from the waxing. I knew he was going to come back. That's why I asked the questions, because I knew he was going to reply. So there was 3 questions that we asked him. It was how much did it cost? Was it itchy? And how did he not get a boner? And he's answered all 3 for us, which I thought was very generous. So he says, to answer your 3 questions, it costs about $50 or so plus tip. Yes, Americans tip everywhere. What fuck am I tipping someone for ripping hair out of me? Like,
mate,
you're a bit
I would give them. I would have to tip them a lot of money to have dealt with my undercarriage.
No, man, I just like mine trimmed. Fuck that. It hasn't really started to itch much at all. And there wasn't really a bone issue. I was too nervous at first, and once you started to remove the hair, all the thoughts of an erection were deflated. I don't know. I think she's like knocking your nuts around and stuff like that. I
don't know, man. Like if that initial pain on your ball, like I would be scared that she's gonna go like this and like my balls are on the paper. Do you know what I mean? I'd be screaming. I'm such a bitch when it comes to stuff like that.
It's like the moving around of the nads and things. I'm like, oh, hello. And she's like lifting it up like it's a fucking elephant trunk.
Well, you're like a fucking predator though, aren't you? Like, you'll just be seeing this way isn't in.
That's what you do when you go for one of those fucking Thai massages. You're like, oh, how's that happened? And then you just see what happened. You know? Thanks for emailing in. We appreciate it. Saying about, not about waxing, we went and got, I went to a barber's when I was in Czech before the funeral. It's like a family, well, it's Sabina's hairdresser's son. And he lived in Austria, lived in Austria. And he come back and she obviously had her own salon and she's basically built him a bit in the corner for like male people.
Oh, right. Okay.
The best fucking barber experience I've ever fucking had.
Yeah, you said, I remember you said you were like pampered.
Fucking mental. Yeah. He like did my hair and then he like trimmed all my beard and then he wrapped my face with a fucking warm towel. Then he did like the straight razor, fucking beard oils, hair oils. And then he got out this fucking massive metal wire with a cloth on the end. And then I was like, what the fuck's he doing with that? Sets it on fire and he takes the hair off the side of your ears.
Oh, right.
Like, so my ears were like nice and fucking smooth. Tell you, man, I was fucking baffled. And it only cost 40 quid.
Yeah, that's good. I was about to say, how much did that cost you?
Yeah, it was about... we paid him more because he squeezed me in because it was supposed to be Tom's and he did me after.
Yeah.
So I think it was like 750... Let me check. Yeah, it was like 750.
What currency do they have?
Krona. Yeah, Czech krona. Oh, £55.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty fucking good.
For what you've got, yeah.
Right. That can't be right. No, that's Swedish fucking... I was going to say that's not right because 50 quid was a... Let me do Czech. £25. Fucking hell.
That's cheaper than what I fucking have.
I paid £21 for a skin fade. And this guy even did my fucking eyebrows. I said to him, I was like, it's going to cost me a fortune getting a fucking plane to Czech every time I want a haircut. 25 quid. That's mental, man. I wish I'd paid him more. Well, we did pay him more. We paid him about 30 quid. Can you imagine him being in the UK? He'd be charging like a fucking 100 quid, like, for all that.
Yeah, like the Turkish barbers and that, they normally charge like 75 quid for like a treatment like that.
Hey, I didn't even ask for that. I was just like, oh, can you just give me a skin fade and then like, you know, neaten my beard up?
Yeah.
And he's like, eyebrows? I'm like, go for it. He's like, I was like, thanks very much. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. That's fucking quality.
There's
You have
nothing
to
better
pay
than a
more.
good haircut, man. When you've had a decent haircut, you feel like a new man.
Oh mate, I look fucking swag as fuck. It's a shame it was for a funeral, but
Yeah.
still look good. Still look good. And I like it as well because he did it quite high and quite short.
Mm.
That my hair's still, it's gonna last for a while. Because I hate when your hair like tickles your ears and shit. That drives me mad.
Oh man, like I always get upset with after a skin fade because like by like 3-4 days later, I've already like grown it. It's already coming back. I'm like, mate,
Yeah,
go and get another one now. But obviously, you spend a lot of fucking money doing that.
yeah, you would. Yeah. I said to Spina, I was like, "Have you taken fucking notes?" But yeah, thanks for the email anyway. It was very funny. I have no more questions.